This question is about tense and a couple of other things. Let's start reading. Even though bats prefer nectar, the plants that attract them have evolved to produce nectar that's only moderately sweet. A recent study explains why. Making sugar is energy intensive, and it's more advantageous for plants to make a large amount of low sugar nectar than a small amount of high sugar nectar. So we have one study explains something and multiple studies explain something. So if we're in the present tense, this one's looking good. Now, the reason why we can't have be is because ing words and to do words are not verbs. And be, similar to C and D, they are all robbing the sentence of its active verb. Now that's really important because a clause is defined as having a subject and a verb. For instance, John jumped, or for a dependent clause, since John jumped. So the subject verb combination is what makes the sentence a sentence. And in ours, we're seeing a recent study, that's our subject, explains why. So John jumped, here the study explains. And we need that independent clause. By the way, for a colon, you need an independent clause followed by anything that describes the first part. So that colon is okay, of course. But the only answer that makes sense here is A.